Hello everyone, I'm KingBlackToof still, and I haven't played Gouken in a while, and I know that's why everyone loves Gouken, and he's still an awesome character, so I'm going to play some now. Now some people have asked for Blanka versus Gouken, or Gouken versus Blanka rather, and I had some saved in my replay channel, but after watching them I didn't think they were that good. Now I must have thought they were good at the time, because that's why I saved them, but I stand around a lot and I'm very tentative about moving in, so I'm not going to show them, and I've sent some emails out to other Blanka players, top Blanka players, I don't know who they are, and we'll see if I get any replies before I fight them again and show you them. So for now, we're on Bison. Okay, so this is the first Bison. I just started going into ranked matches because it seemed like a lot more people are higher rated. I did a low punch parry because that's obvious block strings. You know, obviously his crouching light kicks and medium kicks are the main things that he uses during his combos, so I did it once to see how it is, see if I could catch him. I don't do it again in case he noticed that I did it last time. And just in this particular match, I definitely think that things are just going wrong for me. Like, I got grabbed there because my grab was a little bit out of range. I seem to get caught by occasional things like that, counter hits. Get hit by that, even though I should have realised it's a double hitting move if he does an EX on the down part of the Devil's Reverse. And I probably could have punished that. So there's a lot of things during this particular area where things are just not going my way. There, for example, the whole thing just culminated in I didn't like this particular match. I'm still showing it because it's going to happen to everyone. Everyone's going to have times when they feel, oh, that didn't go right, that's not what I wanted, you know, this isn't working, that working. So, and I think it's kind of shook me up. You might be able to see that I'm not exactly doing things perfectly. I haven't played him for a little bit, but I really only takes me a bit of time to get back into the swing of things. The main thing that Bison's going to have, which you're going to have to look out for, is like that's a big thing as well. I just basically EX Demon flipped into that, and that was a really bad choice. So that match really went onto his side, and I didn't like it, like I've said, so I was determined to go back, fight him again. I can do a lot better than that, so let's try again, shall we? Start with fireballs in case he tries to do anything. He hasn't got any meter, so he can't exactly get through. And if he chose to jump or do one of those, I could have parried in time. He didn't seem to quick rise, and I thought if I did, I would get the upper hand. Try and keep on top of him, and I can punish that. Normally I might want to do Tatsu's though, because if he did his, I think, heavy punch, it might have traded or beaten me out. Do an option select on that in case he does his EX Psycho Crusher. EX Tatsu will beat it, and that's going to be the end. So I'm doing a lot better now. I've got a bit more comfortable. It's going rather well. Well, one round is anyway. Now that could have been anti-air, but sometimes just feel safe, just block. Trying to get out of the corner, and that's going to be my opportunity. And that's punishable. He might have been able to actually tech that. I mean, I think he definitely could have, but he didn't, and that was a bit of a sliding jump. Medium punch there. That's because I was at a certain range. I was expecting maybe a scissor kick or something. You do have to be careful of him doing the Devil's Reverse and really going weird angles. So he's in front of you, but then he does the Devil's Reverse and he goes behind you. It's a bit strange. I don't know if that's going to kill him. Probably not. I'll probably do some form of demon flip to try and chip him down. Yeah, there we go. Grab though. Okay. He wasn't pressing any buttons to try and get out of that. See, I can do better. So everyone's going to have those types of matches where things just don't go right. Everything you do seems to get countered or counter hit. And you just got to play through it. Take a moment to relax. Breathe and then try again. Now the main thing, if you really want to get good, is you're going to have to do that relaxing in the middle of a match. That's what tournament players do, I imagine. If you start getting beat down, just relax while you're in the match and try and simplify your game and your defense while trying to think of new things to do. Okay, that, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I remember at that particular point I did press, I think it was medium punch parry, but he did that ultra first, and so it didn't come out. So I got a bit lucky. What are you going to do? Okay, I'm trying to stay away from his really close game. His standing heavy kick, standing medium kick are very painful. I managed to get him, that was surprising. And that's punishable again. He might have been able to do something. Took me a little bit of time, and that was very weird. I didn't expect him to get hit from that if he did a thing. I expected him maybe to do an EX Psycho Crusher, but I didn't expect to actually hit him if I did that setup. Yeah, it's probably a worse thing, because although I did a bit of damage, I got stuck in the corner with him really close to me. And that was, I don't know why I did that. Now, I was trying to go for my ultra there, but the timing went, I only hit him with one, so I did the reset instead. So, you know, just sort of adapt as it goes along. The main thing about Bison, I think I may have stated, is when he gets within a certain range, he likes to do his standing heavy kicks. I think you might see it now. He's got me in the corner, he's using his standing medium kicks, standing heavy kicks, and his scissor kick pressure. And there's not much I can do. I can try and parry, but he's going to do those things to try and stop me from jumping. Here, as you can see, being in the corner is a really bad thing. You've just got to be patient and try and get out. I'm not actually managing this. Okay, now I have, so I'm going to try and get out. I think I was very close to stun. That's why I moved a lot further away than I should have to try and reduce the stun. So I'm going to fireball. I should probably try and get out of there, the corner, and he's throwing them out. He hasn't got his super. Okay, there you go. Probably a panic EX Demon Flip. Wanted to get out. I had a lot of life I needed to win back to get a comeback. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the best use of the EX, but still. So this is about the range where it's pretty bad for you. You want to back out of that range. And so as you can see me walking back, start going forward. I don't want to go into the corner like last round. That was a terrible round for me. So sort of here, now back away a bit. That's too close. Because he can beat you with his pokes, and he can beat you with his demon flip. No, not demon flips. Scissor kicks and his psycho crushers. So be careful of that cross up one. And that's not what I intended to come out. I think it went from crouching into EX Demon Flip, comes out as down forward. So I got that. I had to deal with it, which it wasn't too much of a punish. It was a little bit. So he won that one. So you can see the dangers of getting in the corner. It's a big deal. So you want to try and avoid that. Or if you do, try and maybe parry. Most of the stuff he's going to do when you're in the corner is parryable. If you do an EX version, for example. He's not going to do a Psycho Crusher when you're in the corner, because that's going to leave him in the corner if you block it. But when you get him in the corner, it's pretty good for you. So cross up there, I didn't know whether he was going to do it. I thought he waited a bit too long, so I changed my blocking. That's punishable. Little kick, stopping some anti-airing me or jumping in on me, should I say. And I'm probably going to do an EX, yeah, because of the damage, of course. So I don't know why, since my Makoto Dudley experience, I think I've gotten a bit better. I definitely felt like I was playing well these matches. Oh, we wait for an enormously long period of time, and then as soon as I press the button, he gets me. Okay. Cross-ups, not too bad. Okay. Get the occasional miss tech, and you're jumping forward medium punch. Try and catch them doing that. Now that I normally do try and catch them doing that. I probably could have swept, maybe might have been able to get him. Oh, I expected him to actually teleport backwards. That was what the jump was for, to stop him teleporting backwards. Do a long combo. He tried to actually do a move halfway through it. Didn't think I'd continue it, but I did. That's what's so good about it. It's not true block string though, so you have to be careful of maybe Psycho Crushers, EX ones, and bait one of those out with a standing medium punch, because I got the impression, watching it again, I would have said, go on, do a fireball to get him, but I did a standing medium punch to bait the the head stomp and then punish that instead. Okay, so he's using his standing heavy kicks. I probably could have anti-aired that quite easily. Use some block strings to try and get out of the corner, give me some space. Okay. Using frame traps, that heavy punch. I think crouching heavy punch is more of a frame trap that he uses. And that was a big risk. Still, there's not much I could have done. If I'd have backdashed and he'd have done a scissor kick, he probably would have got me anyway. So I held it instead. And that's just gonna... I was hoping to do heavy punch into palm strike, because the palm strike gets you meter. So I didn't get that little bit extra meter, but never mind. Okay, I was expecting the scissor kicks, but he did a sweep. So I start to hit him out and then do a low parry. Now that's trying to bait his crouching tech, getting out the corner there. I thought that was worth it to get out of the corner. Just a standing heavy kick as a punish. One thing I definitely don't do often enough is probably an EX Tatsu to get out of the corner. I always just do heavy kick. Okay, can I get this full? Oh, I messed it up. A bit slow there. Tried to grab him. Oh, I can't believe that he did that. Normally they do that jumping medium punch on the second one on the way down, so they hit you, so it's safe. And that's what I parried, but he did them both in the air, so... Okay, now this is a big deficit of the Denjin. If you get into this situation where he's doing his ultra just to chip you, you can't do your ultra to beat him because you're going to get hit first. He'll get hit as well, so if it's not to chip you dead, then it's fine. But if it is to chip you dead, you're going to lose. That's why I normally take Shinsho Gouken Ultra 1 when I'm facing people like Balrog, which do tend to chip you out quite often with their ultras and supers. Okay, tried for a light kick reset. He jumped and it messed it all up. Just did the jumping medium punch off the back throw because I wanted him in the corner, so I was going to jump over him. Okay, careful. He's going to try and go behind me probably. Oh, that was pretty good. To stop the backdash, he did a EX Psycho Crusher, which followed me up, which was pretty decent. Okay, I was waiting for that, totally waiting. I destroyed the airplane wing, which is always the best thing you could do. And that could have been punished as well. I don't do option selects from these because they're weird setups, that was. Oh, that was mistimed. Still, worth trying. And that was pretty decent. Okay. Maybe lucky if he'd have blocked. I think he was trying to walk under me so he could punish, maybe.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Okay. Standing heavy punch in case he tries to do anything. It's not picture perfect punish. I'm not going to do that low parry again because he saw it. Normally if they see it they'll go for a standing heavy kick possibly, but I like to just be safer. If it fails once, don't do it again until later on in the match. Oh, he teched that, that's amazing. Right, cross up. No, I was blocking cross up Psycho Crusher, but then he decided not to do one, and that's what got me. Okay, jumped, punish, or backdash is probably what I would have done. Missed the thing, I was a bit too far away for the light punch, but this is actually more opportune. I get a bigger damage from it now. That's pretty cool. Oh, tried for fuzzy guard and didn't work. Push him away. Oh, okay. Jump back there is because I thought he would jump away because he wants to get out of the corner, so I would have done a medium punch if he'd have jumped back. But he didn't.
And the battle continues. Fight!
I normally start with a fireball. He hasn't got any meter, so I should normally win. It might not be that you can beat a scissor kick. Normally you might be able to. That doesn't make any sense. But what I mean is, it does depend on who does it fastest. I'm not sure if we both do it at the same time who will win. Normally I win if they do a scissor kick, but that might be because they're not doing it frame perfect when they're able to at the start of a match. And you saw me do a palm strike there to get through a standing heavy kick. That's a thing that I remember teaching or trying to teach in a previous video. That your palm strikes are invincible during the middle, and you can actually go through their heavy kicks and punish them for it. But it's very, very specific. So he was using it a lot, and when they tend to use it, they tend to try and use it quite often. You know, they go into kicking mode like he is now, basically. Tried to punish that and he Devil's reversed it. And again, I'm low on health, don't want to deal with that pressure of the heavy kicks. So I wait for him to do one of those, punish it with that. Now this is my moment, so I try and jump on him for everything I've got. He chose to do his ultra, and I was blocking there away. The way, if I was in front of him, I was blocking to block the ultra. Because if I was behind him, which I was blocking the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. So there you go. That's some Bison matches. I thought I played pretty decently. The first match was a bit unfortunate, I would say, but everyone has them. And usually I don't like them. I'll just go straight on to the next one because I don't know. Everyone gets unlucky, you know, even opponents that you play. I can't tell whether this Bison was unlucky during some of these moments. Maybe when I caught him with the demon flip when he was walking forward, he actually pressed a button, but it just didn't come out quite in time, and it was unlucky. But that's the nature of the game, I guess. So thank you for watching. I've got some more, and I'm gonna go through them.